What a stupid start. What are you doing? Oh, honestly, I'm fed up with this. And I've got to slow down because of all that. And this guy, what's he doing? Why is he racing me? What the and literally, what the actual are people absolutely morons? I've got to slow down. Alright.
Slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Absolute disaster, this thing. Got 14x. Just avoiding people. I'm just next to you. I'm next to you. Next to you. There's some carnage up ahead. Whoa! That's disqualification. What a f***ing rejoin. Right. What an unbelievable race that was. Let's try and keep it calm. Does this look calm? What's my heart rate? Heart rate's very high. Whew. Whew. This is what we needed, guys. This is what we needed. Checkered flag is out. Here we go, guys. Here we go. And hopefully that helps put to bed the disaster of that previous race. Hello everybody, welcome along to the 4X Annex for another video. And now we have a 3K iRating. You may have seen the stream at the weekend where I managed to get up to 3K, which is great. However, we're driving a Toyota at VIR. So, yes, let's just say this is a video of two halves. We start off in a Toyota in a production car challenge. And let me say, they call it the production car challenge for a reason. Apologies for my conduct in it, the way I act, the way I talk to camera. Yeah, I'll leave you to sort of see that. We'll skip through the highlights of that, although it was the absolute race from hell. That was a single split race in a PCC. After that, decided to go and do a fixed setup race in a Toyota GR, still at VIR, in which we were in the top split. And you'll see there couldn't be two more different races on iRacing if you tried. Without further ado, let's head into race one. Well, we've managed to get pole in our class. You'll see from the results there that Nancy in the MX-5 managed to get a faster lap time than me, so we've got to keep an eye out for the MX-5s perhaps coming up and bothering the Toyotas, but hopefully starting far enough in front of Nancy means they're not going to catch us during the race. Get a bit of a weird warm-up lap here because we start in the pit lane. I don't know why, but we do. And we've got just one car in each of the two classes in front of us. So we'll see what they do because it's a bit unpredictable. They've got absolutely no incentive to do well in this race apart from maybe safety rating. We'll try and leave a bit of a gap to those two. But if the person next to me, Joseph, if he's keen to get a move on, then I can't stop him because he only has to react to what the Clio's doing, technically. He doesn't have to wait for me. So I'm going to drop back to hopefully show him that we're leaving a bit of a gap between classes. But if he's decided he wants to go up there, I mean, he's entitled to do that by the rules of iRacing, because all he has to do is react to the Clio. I want to have our own class race without them getting involved up there, but yeah, he's entitled to be there. And I think iRacing perhaps needs to sort out when it's a class grid. I mean, it insists on putting us in classes on the grid, so surely the black flag rule should apply if he's in front of me over at the green light. I say he's entitled to do it, but it is a bit of a dick move. Yep, Joseph's decided that the most important thing in this race is not to actually have a race. He wants to obviously get a bit of a jump start. I'm not sure why he's all the way up there. It's going to force us to catch up with him.
Oh, we're good.
Go, go, go.
Well, unusual start for sure. It passes Clio. Oh, he's going to turn in on me. Cheers. Oh, this is ridiculous. What a stupid start. What an absolutely stupid start that was. Okay. We're at the back of the MX-5s now. Keep out of trouble, see where we finish.
Rough start, mate. We've got a lot of work to do now.
Why is it going so slow around turn 1? Sorry guys. What an absolute disaster of a race this is. Some mad rejoins going on.
I don't like this.
What are you doing? Oh, honestly, I'm fed up with this. What a stupid, stupid system this is. Absolutely stupid. And now I've got to slow down because of all that. And this guy, what's he doing? Why is he racing me? What the f... Literally, what the actual f... Are people absolutely morons? I really don't get it. I'm so annoyed. Why are people driving like absolute pricks? What was he doing? What the was going on? No Cleo's there. King hell.
Incredible.
Oh! Why are you racing me? I don't get it. Really don't get it.
That's 20 minutes to go. That lap time was 2:20.84.
Right, Kevin's down 1.5 seconds ahead. We can see him there. I'm going to try and pick him off. And there's a big old gap until the next Toyota. Zoink. Where's this guy going to rejoin? He's staying off on the grass. Good, good, good. Oh, I've got to slow down. I've got to slow down. Alright.
Slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Come on then, people. I'm slowing down, mate. Absolute disaster, this thing.
You're catching the slower class cars.
I'm not surprised. He's gone off. Where's your rejoin? Another off track 14x in the end. Got 14x. Just avoiding people. What are you doing? I'm just next to you. I'm next to you. I'm next to you. Still 15 minutes of the race to go. Stuff might still happen. Priority though is clearing this MX-5. He seems to want to race me even though we're in different classes.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.4. Okay, Damo. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Which side do you want me? Right, we've got past him. Now we've got to bear in mind we are on 14 incident points as well at this point. Came to do this race because I thought it's going to be lots of corners, lots of chance of gaining safety rating. Wow.
Prieto has just been disqualified.
Was that someone in our class? I think it was. Prieto, I think, was in front of us. Right, I can see cars in front of us, and there's one that is a Toyota, 7.8 seconds up the road. It's Kerry. Let's chase Kerry down. Right, someone's connection's dropped, but again, I'm not sure if they're in my class or not. Car stopped on the right, but that's a Mazda. There is some carnage up ahead. Whoa! That's disqualification. What a f***ing rejoin. What a f***ing rejoin that was. Watch this, look. Thanks for the f***ing 4x, you absolute p***. I can't believe that. Disqualified. Disqualified, guys. Right. Unbelievable. What an unbelievable race that was. F***ing hell. I can't get my head around it. I can't get my head around these driving standards. We managed 5 laps. Let's have a look at these incidents then, guys. So this was the start of the race. I had no idea what was going on here. Suddenly I find myself, right, I'm going to have to nip past this guy. And look how far ahead the Mustang is. The Mustang's a lot faster than the GR. So I come in, and it's like, oh, is he leaving the door open? Tiny little touch, just enough to kind of get me to go round. And that was the start of our problems, really. I mean, why was he so slow? I mean, I know that he's not racing anybody in his own class, but surely be respectful of other people on track. Let's go on board with him. Look how slow he's going. Is he deliberately trying to be a or what? What's going on here? Ah. Right, what's next? Starting to make our way up. A bit annoyed. Get past all those guys because they're just driving off the... Ah, that was it. I mean, at this point... And I think that gave us a slowdown as well, didn't it? Right. So at this point, I've then got to slow down. This person just bumps us. Maybe a bit confused. Have I got to slow down at this point? I mean, why is he swinging around like that? And now driving in the middle of the road saying, go one side or the other, great. Go on. So I then commit to that side. He just swings there. This guy then overtakes me. Oh, what the hell? I mean, what's his thought process there? So he's lifting off, and then he decides, oh, well, we'll overtake this guy. And then he, rather than staying to the left, he just wanders into me. So that gave me another 4x. This is alright. This part was alright as we start to pick off the MX-5s. Get the inside of that one, that's all good. They get a run. Did I squeeze in too much?
Thank you.
No, look at that. What's he thinking here? What's this guy thinking? As we're going too wide up here, I'm heading for the curb, and he's just coming straight across at me. Bang. What the hell? Nip past those guys. Oh, but I got to slow down. That was it. Yeah, I got another bloody slowdown. So coming in here, look how far back I am, and then suddenly they're just... I had to avoid him. At this point, I mean, if I hit the brakes, I'm just going to spin the car. So I've got to try and do a switchback, if you like, but I just overcooked it. There, you can see I'm off the track. Gave me a bloody slowdown. Oh. Okay, what was next? People just spinning off around me. Okay, we managed to get past Joey. Joey was alright in the end, I think. But then it's starting to hunt people down, people are disconnecting, etc. And that was it. What rejoin is that? What rejoin? Right, let's go and see when the results come in, where that left us. Okay, here are the results for that appalling race. We lost 139 iRacing and a whole safety rating, down from 2.46 to 1.46. What the heck? Right, okay, I've recovered, I've got over it. I'm ready for racing again, but we're not going to do that same championship. We're here. What's going on here? A Toyota fixed. So the next race that came along was a fixed one. We'll try it and see how it goes. Hello. So, okay, the entries, we'll have a look. Oh, car number 2. Right, okay. So there's a 15-car grid. I think this is top split of 3. So hopefully everyone's fairly decent driver in here. So yeah, top split. Car number 2. And we'll see how we do on the fixed setup. I haven't actually driven the fixed setup because we've been practicing on one which is a bit less understeery. But if we can get a decent qualifying lap in again, let's see if we can start to make up some of that massive iRacing loss. Oh dear. Right, I'll see you guys in qualifying. Right, qualifying.
Exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
We are car number 2. Car number 1, Matthew, has got a 4.2k I rating. Gianni in car number 3 is a 2.8k. So although we've lost a lot of I rating, we're still in the same split. We're still the same car number. Just that we don't have a 3 next to our name. Anyway, we're going to do this warm-up lap. And then a banker lap. And then a hot one. So I'll see you when we're doing the hot one. Just sort of feeling my way around on this banker lap. Not too bad so far. Again, if we manage to get somewhere near a second behind our absolute ultimate pace, considering the setup we've got on the car, I'll be over the moon for that on a banker lap. Now, we don't seem to have been carrying too much speed down this straight, so I think that's where the difference is as well. No straight line speed with this setup. Right, let's push a bit harder for this one. But it's an okay lap. We've managed to get a clean lap on the board, which I'm very relieved about for this track.
P2.
Okay, so the delta on the dashboard there, you'll see is against my banker lap. So the one at the top of the screen, you can ignore that because the setup's not going to challenge that. But the one at the bottom of the screen there, just above my gear indicator, says 0.231. That means we are nearly a quarter of a second up, or were, on our banker lap. Decent exit from that one this time. Means we're going to be heading down the straight about half a second quicker than we were before. We see that the car number 1 hasn't put a lap time in yet, so I've got no idea how fast they are. Keep it nice and simple around this final part of the course. Lost a little bit of time on the exit there, but we're still quicker than we were on the previous lap. Is it going to be enough to put us on pole? I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but we'll see what happens.
You're currently 0.32 off the leader's pace.
Yeah, so Gianni in car number 3 has just done a 2:08.3. But we still haven't had a lap time come in from the leader. Okay, looks like we might be P2 on the grid. Maybe P3 if that person comes in. But at least it hopefully is the start of regaining some of this I rating. Right, I'll see you when we get to the warm-up lap. Okay, well we are P2 on the grid. We'll head out. And yeah, fingers crossed guys that we managed to gain a little bit of safety rating and I rating here on a 1.4, the lowest safety rating I've ever been on my A licence.
You saw nothing, Brian.
Where were you off to, Carter?
Just taking a look at the roses.
Sounds like there's been some incidents behind.
I reckon I recall you doing something like that last night too.
We'll have a look at everyone's
You would
incidents
be correct.
after the race, including those on the warm-up lap by the sounds of things.
Not again tonight, mate.
No idea where Gianni's going to go, so we're down at the first gear. Keep an eye on him. On the right-hand side of my screen, you can't see him, I can.
Nice and neat, stay out of trouble.
Right, recover off this inside. Get a little bit of turf, Gianni.
Go!
Let's see if we can maintain this
15
P2.
minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
Right, sensible turn 1. I like it. Right. Let's see how we do around this first lap. Green car behind's having a bit of a look, but I think it's just compromised his entry there, so don't mind that at all. Right, let's try to stick with Gianni. He did out-qualify us by 3 tenths, so we know he's not slow. Carter in car number... Oh no, it's car number 30. So car number 1 still seems like they're not making their way up from the field too quickly yet. Really, I want to work with Gianni here to try and break the toe to the green car behind Artem. Watch that understeer. There's an instant behind. We'll look at everyone's exits after the race, of course. But for now, looks like a top 3 is broken away. So Artem is 0.6 behind me. And then Kinya is 4 seconds behind me. So definitely a top 3 breakaway here, which absolutely suits me. If we can secure a podium, I'll be over the moon with that. Okay, looks like Artem behind definitely has some pace. He's keeping up with me, although we're dropping back from Gianni. Because I'm driving fairly sensibly. Artem's having absolutely no problem keeping up with me. He's having a look. Well, that seems bold, but okay. If we start battling, we're going to lose the leader.
Right,
I don't really want to do that. It looks like he's now about a second behind. No, it's worth a shot. He shot his shot, gave it a go. But hopefully we can pull away from him now. be really nice to be able to still keep pressure on Gianni, but, you know, P2, as I settle back into my bridesmaid role, it feels comfortable. Now Gianni's driving to the left-hand side, not sure what that's about, but okay. No point in him trying to break my toe because I'm over a second back. There's nothing, I'm not getting anything off him here. Gap behind's just over a second. Gap in front is just over a second. We're in a nice little pocket now.
The leader has just done a 208.46. That lap was a 208.39.
Right, let's see if we can hunt him down. Currently on 0 incident points as well.
That's 10 minutes left. Just keep it
10 minutes to go.
It's looking good.
If we can get 0 incident points to the podium, it's definitely been a stream of two halves. The guy behind's now 1.8 seconds back. Between me and the guy in front, and then Gianni. I'm a bit cautious around there. Just don't want to make mistakes.
The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds.
1.1. He's holding that gap. We're matching each other. Gap behind's now 2.3. We're not really running away, but we are sort of walking away. Some sorries coming up in chat, so we'll look at everyone's instance after the race, of course. How many laps are we going to have? 7 by the looks of things.
P2. That's a new fastest lap for Owen, 208.19.
So car number 4 there, it's just set a 208.2. It's quicker than me and P1 are doing. Gap behind's now 3 seconds.
Okay, Damo, halfway home, fuel's good.
We are very slightly closer to Gianni than we have been before. Well, for a few laps anyway. 0.7 the gap now. Hopefully he is starting to feel the pressure. He's really good on the brakes though. He just struggles a bit on the exits.
The gap in front is now 0.48.
Okay, it looks like this might be my my best ever lap. A little bit of a tow to assist me, but on a fixed setup, I've actually ended up going quicker than the other setup. So that's 207.8.
Your lap time was 207.78. The guy behind has just done a 207.84.
Right, so we're definitely putting pressure on Gianni now. If he makes a mistake, I want to be able to pass him, not get caught up in it. I'll just put pressure on him this lap. And he's had to dab the brake there. So that means I'm definitely going to be really close to him up this section here. Because I've been flat out since that left-hander. That tiny little dab that he needed to get his front end in has brought me into play. There's nowhere to overtake here. I've got to be sensible. He's run a little bit wide there. Let's try and pressure him into mistake round here. Yeah, he got a good exit. He needed a good exit and he's managed to get it. We're well in his toe though. Like I say, he's better than me on the brakes, but I kind of quite like that.
Minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
Because I feel like I'm not going to run into the back of him, because I like to be slightly earlier on the brakes to maintain control and get a better exit. So, we'll see how we do down to turn 1 this time. Whoa. Got myself an off track there.
Warned about track limits.
That wasn't an attempted overtake. He just braked slightly earlier than I was expecting him to. Perhaps quite a smart move. Because that's now prevented me being close enough down this straight for a lunge. Not that I want a lunge, but you know what I mean. I've still got a couple of laps to go. This isn't white flag or anything, so get him going defensive. It's a strategy game now. I think I am closer. Oh, I'm faster than him, but not fast enough to just be able to overtake him. I've got to make him make a mistake. Game of chess now. Just get in his mirrors, get all up in his space. Okay, car number 4 behind is now only 3 seconds behind. So I need Gianni to either get a move on or I need to get past him. Oh, it's another off track there. I made him run wide. There we go, we forced a mistake.
Push now, we might win this.
We might do, Jim, we might do. He's now going to have the tow, of course. So he's 0.8 behind. If we keep concentrating on our exits, we might be okay. Now, is it going to be white flag at the end of this lap? Hopefully. Because Gianni's 0.7 behind, and then Stephen's just 2 seconds behind him. Nice and early on the power there.
The gap behind is now 0.6.
So yeah, he's definitely going to be getting a tow all the way down here. Although he's gone to the right hand side.
Okay, Damo, don't let this guy distract you.
I won't.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. One more lap, you're P1. You're leading. That's a new fastest lap for Owen, 207.67.
He's right up behind me now. He's having a go. What are you doing, mate? That was a bit silly, wasn't it?
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Right, so he's out of the equation. Give me bloody 2x though, because there was a 0x content and then his spin. Contact even. Right, we are leading the race on the final lap. Car number 4 is 1.7 seconds behind, and we know he's quick. I think we have got the fastest lap of the race so far. Let's try and keep it calm. Does this look calm? What's my heart rate? Heart rate's very high. You saw when I was driving the Mazda soap for the other day when I did the live stream. My heart rate was down in the 60s. Now it's 140 odd. Alright, looks like Stephen may have made a slight mistake getting around Oak Tree. So he's dropped another couple of attempts back. 2 seconds back now. Come on. Whew. Whew. This is what we needed, guys. This is what we needed. Come on, right. Try and relax. A couple of corners to go. Braking in a straight line as possible. Not worried about losing a bit of time. The odd tenth or two. We do not want to slow down. Here we go. In the fixed setup race. Checkered flag is out. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We did it. Retribution. Oh, brilliant. Woo! We got the win. We can do it. We can win. And hopefully that helps put to bed the disaster of that previous race. Nonetheless, we ended up getting 4x in this race, which is a bit of a shame because we're trying to gain safety rating here. So I'm going to keep driving around. I'm not going to subject you guys to this. So you're going to rejoin me when we go back and look at everybody's incidents. Okay, let's have a look at everybody's incidents. Now, by looking through the incidents, looking through next incident, previous incident, of course, it only shows you what happened during the race. But I know that something happened to this guy, car number 13, Carter, on the warm-up lap, as he just wanders off a little bit there. But then, for some reason, does it a little bit later as well. So this is what that was all about. As he's just driving along the straight, we see him there with the yellow fronted car. Not concentrated. Oh dear, Cutter. Anyway, let's skip to the actual race and have a look at everybody's incident. Okay, so this is the start of the race. Let's skip to the first incident. Coming around here, the 5, a bit of grass there. Oh, and behind them, the 7 and the 13 goes off. Wow. Where is he rejoin? Is he still there? I'm not sure. Oh, no, we're just looking at this 14 car. And the 13 car reappears from the hedgerow. Okay, side by side along this part of the course. It's really tricky. You have to give each other so much room. And a bit of netcode there, a bit of ping. The 4 couldn't really have been any further to the right, so I don't think there's anything to blame there. Right, the 7 coming into Oak Tree, I think. Is this Oak Tree? This is just behind us. And that's what gave us, as a top 3, that's what gave us a bit of a breakaway group. Whoa, everyone had to check up. A little bit of extra bump in there. Okay, coming to the top of the hill. What are we looking at here? The HKS. Oh, the 7. Oh, no, that's the number 1's car. Sorry. I always misread the fonts on these cars. So the number 1, he didn't qualify and then seems like he's just going to bash his way up through the field. Seems a bit strange, but okay. Are we looking at number 1 here again? No, we're looking at a little bit of an incident, yeah, between the 1 and the 7. And... oh, the 7 gets taken out by the monster car. And the number 10. How's his recovery? How's his recovery? Right in front of the blue car. Blue car managed to see it coming though, so that's okay. Still not ideal then. Into Oak Tree. Oh, the 10 ends up... oh, wow! Amazing from that red-backed car there to get through those two. Right, let's have a look at this. So what led up to this then? So the 10 gets past there. The 14's off for some reason. But this is a top split race. The 10 then tries to keep it tight, but the 14 cuts in, and then the 13 finds the gap. Wow, nice move. Okay, this is the number 1. Needs to be a lot of contact with the 1. If you're going to qualify at the back, mate, you have to still try and overtake cleanly. He seems to be rubbing a lot of doors there, doesn't he? Right, 14 all banged up. Oh, he's flicked that car around. I'm not sure your car can handle that, mate. Okay, so this is the 5 on his own now. So the 1's disappeared at this point, and the 5 just has half a spin and completes it going the other direction. Nice one. Okay, so this is me with the... And he just spins. Yeah, he just spins next to me. Have another look at that. It's not really an overtaking spot, that. He tries to get up my inside as we're braking here, and he obviously just over-rotates the car. Lucky I didn't get caught out on that. I did get a 0x for it. Pushes those 2 off. I did get a 0x, so it must have been a bit of netcode contact. And I then got 2x because he ended up spinning, which is frustrating. But hey, that's the rules of the game. And then he's just having a bad time there. Angry at himself, maybe. And that's the end of that. Hello, mate. How you doing? The cars have all gone home, mate. You can as well. Just go home. Right, let's have a look at the final scores here for this top split race in the GR Buttkicker Cup fixed. We got the win. We got P1. We got fastest lap. We got double green. I mean, ultimately, that would have been a fantastic race to do on its own. But coming back after a disastrous previous race, all the more satisfying. So yeah, double green and the win in the 7:15 AM slot on a Wednesday morning before work. Fantastic stuff. What can we say? The ultimate video of 2 halves, so we're no longer in the 3K zone. I'm not too worried about that. But overall, what a difference a race can make. From the disaster of race 1 to the sublime beauty of race 2, where we kept our nerve, kept cool, and showed what we can do if you just keep it nice and calm in the Toyota. We ended up winning the thing. Hopefully you've enjoyed this stream, you've enjoyed both parts of it. Sorry for my language during the first race, I got really frustrated. A lot of that is on me, of course. So I'll learn from that, I'll move on. But if you've liked the stream, please do actually give it a like so YouTube knows what to show other people. I get to see what you guys like as well. Hopefully you've liked me winning the race in the end as well. So if you like to see this sort of stuff, please do subscribe to this channel. In your subscription settings there's a notification spell set. That's all it'll tell you when I go live or put a new video up. But hey, I may try and do another video before Monday, but the reason I mentioned Monday is that it's the first race of the Monday Mazda MX-5 Championship, which is free to enter if you guys want to do it. Fixed setup. Pretty much all of the tracks are free that we're going to use. 4 of the 5 tracks are free. There's a league where you can actually earn points. There's a pro category and an AM category. I'll be in the pro category, but even if you're in the AM category, we'll still be on track together. So take a look out for that. I'll leave a description for that in the leave a link for that in the description for this video. So check it out and see if you want to join us. The more the merrier. It'd be great to see you. Monday nights, 2 rounds per night, once every fortnight. But hey, enough of me waffling on. I may do another video before then. We'll see. If not, the next time you see me, you'll be in that live stream on Monday night. So take care, and I'm going to leave you guys with a couple of videos that in the meantime I really think you're going to want to watch.